Anyhow, welcome back, guys, to the very first episode of the AWS Show for 2025. I know each and every one of you has missed us. Well, at least missed me. I don't know what the rest of them. But I know they missed me for sure.
All right.
And we are back. Yeah. I sure.
Alright.
Back. Yeah.
I've been tired.
I'm really tired.
Good morning. I've been the film.
No, it's because of this lecture.
So, guys, we are going to be talking about so much on this episode. We're going to be discussing Christmas, our semester grades, and how UE has been mistreating us so badly because they don't care about us kids. And we're going to be talking about what is happening in our lives, our personal lives, university lives, what will happen in the future, how it is that we're going to be navigating our lives after UE, etc. So, we have a lot to talk about. But first, I want to do a little rant before we start. You see, I'm not a driver. They say I hate traffic. But what I hate more than traffic is people who don't drive or cannot drive properly. Because tell me why it is. This woman was driving in front of us, right? So we in our car, we heading down right to me. This woman, she just swerving in and out of the lane. This is we just driving normal, and this is she swerving in, swerving out, swerving in, swerving out. Like, what is your problem?
She trying to go faster.
She was no more. She was really pissing me off. I need to start a series where it is that we need to name it "Stay off the road." Don't be on the road. So people who don't drive, come off the road. People that is cause traffic, come off on the road. People who don't have change when they say going on taxi, come off the road.
Them not the road. Them not driving.
Because that happened to me. What it is? Monday. He don't have change for 20.
Oh,
20? I mean taxi drivers.
Taxi drivers.
For $20.
For $20. And then even say what? What is $8? Suppose it's $12.
$12. Crazy.
Nah man. Get it together.
Come off the road.
When taxi drivers, if they don't change, get it together. Get it together now.
No, you want to get change.
Yeah, or they need to get it together. Get it together.
No, because that's crap. That's real crap.
So imagine if you had 100.
Now, I can't get no taxi driver 100.
Why not?
You can't get no taxi driver.
Why not?
A taxi driver. You wake up early, 6 o'clock in the morning, you leave at home. So jump in that taxi driver car and hand him $100 on the wicked?
No.
That man will change?
I can understand that. But you see that maxi. You see bus drivers.
Well,
The max.
Them doesn't get on real disgusting.
no, you see. Let me say it have 2, 3, 4 people with $100. That when they will get back, if it's 1 or 2, they could organize now.
Yeah.
It's $100 we talking about.
$100
Yeah, but
still
okay.
money though.
In a
You
maxi-
take it so you leave it in
No,
a
but-
maxi.
But in a big maxi with a 12, how much is that?
24.
20, in a 24
Right,
seater.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say by $10 going on view, right? That's $240. 24 by 10 is $240. What fun.
Right.
Your math wasn't working. You really thought I was wrong. Crazy.
I was thinking 24.
These lawyers
Yeah,
can.
man.
2400. Let's take our one. Crazy. Anyhow, what we say? Right. Imagine at 240. So
But
let's
I
say
do Portage just from Port of Spain. He know he leaving Port of Spain with that.
right. So let me say 2 people come with $100.
Mm-hmm.
He could afford to give change even based off of what he now make. Everybody give him $10, who give him 20, whatever. He can make change any maxi right there.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5 people bring 100. I will be pissed.
Yeah, but
I supposed to have about $600 in my pocket.
But simply say I don't have change for 100. And that's why before I go in a maxi too, one time forget, I'll say drive, you have change for 100. If you don't have change for 100, no problem, I'll take another maxi.
But now, come on, basic courtesy is to walk with change when you're traveling. Because you know what some of them do?
But sometimes they don't have change.
They have a whole $100. They have $100 in singles. And when you bring your $100 and you need change, they will give you $90 in singles and make you pay $10. You want that to happen? It happens. They make you check $9 in singles. You start to check $9 in singles.
anyway,
Because
guys.
no, come on.
Anyhow, so that was our little rant for the morning.
No, we
are
haven't
going
finished rant yet.
What rant?
I wake up 5 o'clock this morning to come to the University of, I wouldn't call it university, to come and do a course. I wouldn't call it course name. And 20 minutes before the course is to start, the lecturer will message and say, not even due to unforeseen circumstances, not even a good kind message, you know. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to make it to class.
Well, you don't know
No
if
reason
you're going
why
to send the email in a rush. An emergency come up. No, that has happened. An emergency come
The
up.
main thing is, I was hoping that class was
So she did say, you know, let me at least send an email to the students so they wouldn't be there sitting waiting.
And I'm dressed up good. Oh, shit.
Yeah, hold on. He's been criticizing me because I went on dark.
Maybe, yeah.
What? No. Anyhow, yeah. We just have good to come to school.
And I dress up ugly.
To go back.
Right?
Good. This is simple. This is very simple.
I'm making sense. So I don't want to look good for all your relationships. But anyhow.
Yeah, so back to we're actually going to get into the episode now. Welcome back to the AWS Show, Season 2, Episode 1. Let's get started.
Low life laughter.
Lower life and laughter. Lower life education. Low
life laughing.
Welcome back to the AWS Show, Season 2, Episode 1. And we're going to be talking about a lot of different things this episode. We're going to talk about the last semester. How was the last semester for you? To be honest,
You started Wesley?
Nah, you started being crazy.
to be honest, I find last semester wasn't too bad. As hectic as it was, as much as it had a lot of interesting stuff that happened. I'm not going to name the interesting stuff because, you know, I'm a student of a university. I'm not calling the university's name.
I don't know what's interesting. So.
But a lot of interesting things happened last semester
As it relates to?
as it relates to our personal lives and educational lives, etc. So, you know, so things would have happened. I guess my colleagues could elaborate on the things that happened last semester. But yeah, let me talk about grades, right? Because I know each and every one of us want to know about how we did, etc. So, how they did?
Terrible.
We did
It was okay. Wasn't as I expected, like, you know, other semesters. But it was decent. You know, a couple A's, a couple B's.
Couple A's, couple B's.
Yeah. And I come on here who's seeing this.
Yeah.
But I know he floats. Which I doubt. Because I know I pay the people. Family, to be precise. I like there was muy terrible and speak French. That's it. Yeah.
You just got French restaurant.
I don't know what she marked. I don't know what she marked and what she do,
but clearly a lot of people got A's. So.
But these people are confused how they get A's. Which is
Is
crazy.
that true?
Well, I wouldn't say confused about how I get it because I know I revised. I revised things that probably that wasn't even on the paper. That didn't even come on the paper.
I don't know.
Like, I went through all the topics on it for exam. And I was on people who just study one topic, two topic and get through.
You know what people who know that they leave out stuff.
So
that makes no sense to me.
I am satisfied because at least all that revising too much topics, about 6 topics.
Yeah, it was 6.
All that revising didn't go in vain.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't know. At least for me, the grades were good. It was alright. It was alright. The only thing that I was kind of sad about was Caribbean civilizations. I feel as though I could have done better.
Civilization.
Caribbean integration.
Caribbean integration.
Back to your one. Caribbean integration.
Yeah, Caribbean integration. Because that's where you learn about like the different stuff in CARICOM, OECS, and all these different things in the Commonwealth Caribbean, right? Yeah. So yeah, that was the only thing I was a bit disappointed about. But generally speaking, it was a good thing. And then because of the university protesting, we're not going to call it university, of course. But, you know, common sense and a little Google search can tell us which university. They were holding some of our grades. That is for company law and banking. So, yeah, hopefully when those grades will really soon, that we can actually get those grades and hopefully our GPA will look a little better. You know?
But I just do appreciate, like, it affected us.
Yeah, it affected everybody. And that's the problem too, because at the same time they're looking about, I'm thinking about themselves and they're not thinking about us. Like we have struggles too. We have our life too.
Tell me why the library closing
what earlier?
4:30.
Yeah.
You can't go and print after 4:30.
That's
And we
true.
know if you want to print something, you have to go before 4:00. Let me be real.
Yeah. I think it's too, a lot of our classes finishing late in the evening.
Exactly.
So it's like, why is it having such a strict policy? That doesn't make no sense whatsoever.
And imagine not knowing we're doing company, but corporate courses.
Crazy.
Well, when you have no choices, when you don't have plenty
Exactly.
choices.
And that's the thing too about a particular faculty. We won't call the faculty's name. You know, but you see, I don't know what's happening, but we barely get any choices or any options or any electives to do like proper courses now. So
Not like proper courses, but a wider range
Courses
of
where
courses.
you may be interested in doing. Because I know you have a lot of people that may be interested in the limited courses that we are doing right now.
The corporate courses.
But then there are others that are not interested at all.
Exactly. So basically, we just box in a corner and, you know, like, when your mother beating you and you just have nowhere to go, so it's just lashing. That is basically us. We just have to take it and just hope that it stops. But even though this is our last problem.
No, but it's good because other years, their courses were so beautiful.
Because they got employment law, entertainment law,
discrimination,
gender.
No, but those are interesting courses as well. And let me be for you. If you had the choice to choose between a corporate course and gender, I would have done the gender. Or a corporate course and entertainment, I would have done the entertainment.
I like corporate course.
Yeah. But I don't know how our gender law course can be. Talking about what?
Gender? Discrimination, literally. Anyhow, my views might be too opinionated.
Yeah, right. And speaking of opinionated courses, that was a word? Opinionated? I think so. Yeah. Anyhow, we're going to stick with that.
Yeah.
Just recently, the faculty would have done like a little student liaison thing with two criminals. Well,
so previously, it has
she's using the correct terms, like using very bad terms, you know? And it was a good experience for us because we would have had the opportunity to talk, but not really talk directly to them, but actually hear their stories of how prison was like, what they experienced in prison, how it was for their families, etc. And me listening to their stories, I was a bit moved. But like I think both of them could give Ole like a better understanding of what was he feeling in the room, because to be honest, Ole take it.
They say we didn't really get the intro, but Adam Morris actually interacted with them after. But just after them saying, you know.
Yeah, I am.
You love you really.
So it was basically like so you know how you sit down in Prem or taught and these classes and learn about different cases and what happened in these cases and so forth. And it would just be like, oh, we just doing the work, we had to do it, we write it in our exam. But to actually sit down and hear about and learn about persons' experiences that happening right here in Trinidad and Tobago, I was just like, wow, shaking my head.
Yeah.
And the attorney feels so saturated, the political feels so saturated, and nobody, even the public service feel as well is very saturated, and nobody is doing anything to change anything in the country. And I was just like so pissed. I sat down there and I was like, ooh, this is really interesting, I want to hear more about their experiences, but at the same time too, I was so pissed off because like, what are we doing? Like, we're not doing nothing to change anything. And that is the most troubling thing to me.
Yeah, because it actually, as you say, in class we would just go through cases and we would see names. But this time to put a face with the names, it was different. It brought the case to life then. So you're sitting there and you're listening to them and you're feeling a little bit like a lawyer, like their lawyer. You're hearing their story and all in your heart is, I want to help these people. I sat. You see, you and these that helping criminals. You see, anyhow, we don't get it yet. Today's not NBC. But right, feeling like their lawyer wants to help them because I was sitting there. I'm a little emotional. Maybe more emotional than you are, but
very emotional.
I was sitting there and no, but hearing what they would have went through, visualizing the way the prison system is set up, which is not supposed to be set up that way. It nearly brought tears. When it brought tears to my eyes, I nearly cried.
No, for real. No, I sat down there and the woman was talking and I was like, oh my god.
You see when she started to cry as well? I find it hold back. Because no, it makes you realize that these persons are still human. Yes, some of them would have made mistakes in life, but from hearing their stories, okay, we'll tell a little bit about their story, right? So one of them, he would have been in a life of crime, he would have been committing robbery, etc., etc. He would have gone through a lot of family issues, and it would have led him to a point where he went to do a robbery. And at the time of the robbery, someone else, I think they killed a dad or something like that. So for the law students who know, we know that is felony murder rule. At that point in time, where he would have been charged of the felony murder, he did not commit the murder. But according to felony murder rule, he would have been charged with murder. Anyhow, it didn't stop there. Him going into the prison system and the way they were treated, not getting the basic needs at a young age, he would have had to adapt to the lifestyle in prison as well. What that caused is he went in for the felony murder, right? He did not commit murder, but he was just robbing. But within the prison system, he would have done other things. He might have smoked marijuana. He would have got into a whole other lifestyle of crime, which our prison system is not supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be helping these individuals to come back into society as proper. Exactly. That would benefit society now. Right? So hearing all these things, it just made me wonder, what can we do as lawyers to bring change to this system? And I think most of us, we go into law just for the money, just for the hype, just for the status. A good bit of us, right? A good bit of lawyers. Huh? No, that's not me at all. Yeah, okay, I won't lie. The money is good. You want the money, obviously, but when you sit and think of it, you at this position has the ability to make some greater level of change. Why not use your position for good? Whereas some lawyers in this life now, they use their position for other things.
I understand what you mean. And, I understand, I was there as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, well, hearing their stories, it was a bit saddening to hear, like, the experience that they had, because even with the female that told her story, she was telling us when she was in the cell, they didn't have much toiletries. They didn't have much ability to use the bathroom. I think they said that they gave her a bucket. They gave her a bucket. One bucket. So I think it was 3 of them in the cell. It was 3 of them in the cell. And all 3 of them have to utilize that one bucket to defecate, to pee, and it's a woman's prison.
Exactly.
So all of those things. So when it comes to facilities in the prison, I think that we need to work on that. Not just from a prison system point of view, but also from a society point of view. Because we could pressure them to say, well, you know what? These are the conditions, these need to change, etc. Now, the other aspect of it is that, we often try to, seeing that they came out and they are no longer prisoners and they would have served their time, they're dead to the society. We as a society have to move past this point of continuously looking at them as criminals. Ooh!
I find your words changing. Wow.
My words are changing.
Before that meeting, that was not your viewpoint.
No. That was my viewpoint. No. Anyhow, I believe that we need to stop looking at these people as criminals because they would have served their time and that's it. Of course, there are circumstances where some criminals reoffend, and it is a bit difficult for members of society to look at them as somebody who would have been rehabilitated and reformed. That is absolutely true. But at the same time, we need to stop looking at these people as bottom of the barrel people. Cannot be, kind of get a job. Because even if when she say she came out, when it said she came, I think she got an opportunity for an job interview. And it's only when they found out that she was a prisoner.
He told her she started tomorrow.
So let's start tomorrow. Yeah. All of a sudden, that's what I'm back.
She thought being honest would have worked in her favor. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, remember, this person is going to employ you.
Right.
They have to have a limit of trust in you. So, she thought, well, if I'm honest, I will get you anything rather than lying and you finding out later and it's a whole scene. So she was honest and that didn't work in her favor. But I'll say before even getting into the prison, our system in terms of investigation and these things, it needs to be worked on, even the ID parade and all these things. Like what? When she told us of her experience, it's like the parade supposed to be a number of y'all actually line up in the police station or whatever. A glass where no one could, where the person who identified you can't. You wouldn't be able to see them, right? And then they say, well, okay, out of these persons here, that person is the one who was there. And it wasn't like that for her. So I was just like, so the whole system, before you even go into the prison, because the prison is done a mess already. Because you can, as females, giving them a bucket, be so free.
Yeah.
So the system before reaching to the prison needs to be adjusted.
Correct. Yeah.
But the thing is, we're speaking about when she is outside getting the job. What are two, it could lead them back to the life of crime, realizing that they can't get jobs. So we can't view them as criminals. And what was touching to is hearing how good they are now in society. Like that boy. That boy.
The man.
Became the man. Boy, he became this such big poet. Learn to read in the prison system. A former criminal taught him how to read.
Yeah.
He came out, became a poet, and now he's touring. The man went more places. I never leave Tobago.
Correct.
He's in Africa, all over. It's like, the woman, a dancer. Wow.
And doing her, her traveling.
And then they're doing stuff to help feature young individuals as well. It's like, it's just a beautiful story.
Yeah, it really was good. And well, I would encourage law students, if it is that they see these opportunities happening in the faculty of which I would
go. Like
there's one happening tomorrow, please go. There's actually one happening next week, please go. I'm not sure the exact date. But it have things happening, and these sort of things can give you real life experiences, real life knowledge, and real life education. So those are good things that are happening, even after that entire liaison sort of thing, I still hold my belief about certain aspects of the death penalty. And some people, I'm not calling any name, knew that I would continue to hold that position even after that entire thing. So yeah. But yeah.
Remember, he made me watch this episode.
So yes, so that was like a good thing that happening. So that is literally what happened this semester. Just new things, our lives, and yeah.
We didn't even go through what was happening in the semester last semester.
What do you mean?
We said we were going to talk about how last semester was.
Oh,
we didn't touch on that.
But you're all the.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're coming different.
Right.
Yeah.
Then see.
Yeah. So.
So we're gonna start off shaky.
Yeah, this semester I don't know why this was the university and the faculty, but I find out so the rest is just like dogs. I think that they didn't know that we out on the way, but the rest is just like dogs because how it is, there was an entire discrepancy with family law, grades and exams. They're trying to make us do it over, etc. And it also have the situation where they're not doing things in a particular way, so they're not informing us of changes that happen periodically. So it's like we had to beg them to do their work. I don't know why, but we had a
Alright, but let's up these spirits on this podcast right now, right? Yeah, because so how was Christmas? Let's do, because we now come back. This is our first episode. We would have told people Merry Christmas, and that's how we left them.
Right.
So how was Christmas season?
For my Christmas season, it was relaxing, but I was anxious all the time because I'm not getting my grades. No,
I don't know.
I
I know that we left these spirits.
I don't know what happened.
Listen, yes, but I was and that's how I was feeling.
Yeah.
So I don't know where this would go. I don't know where this would students on you told, but you see when it's vacation is time to relax.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel I need to pick up a hobby or to sing, dance,
I was not focused on grade 2.
basketball, something, because why is that you just sit down in your bed wondering, oh my god.
Hey, wait.
My mind was really wondering.
Wait, I did not say I was doing that all the time because, come on, I was, my big sister is a hairdresser. I was out the road helping her, in the Christmas, kind of the Christmas spirit. So you're cleaning, things moving around. So it's not like I was just there, I wonder why I get. You see, after Christmas though, and the new semester going and start, the anxiousness was like.
You see, when I'm on vacation from school or from anything, I don't care what happening with school. I just literally block the email address and all kind of thing because
No
way.
Madness.
I don't want to hear no updates. I just want to relax in peace. I feel like this vacation will be like real boring because I was on good kind of thing. But I actually enjoyed the vacation. Like I catch up on real Netflix series. I watch out Money Heist. Finally, watch out Money Heist, even though the ending was real crappy. Finally, watch out You, and I'm ready for the next season. So it's like, yeah, I was really enjoying
Netflix series, Beauty and Black and Savage.
I reached it.
Yeah, Christmas was just chill. Just normal.
It's normal.
No,
yeah, it was just chill. It was nice, eat food, like family and stuff. But it was a good Christmas.
I find
That's
Christmas
much
traditions are like dying down on us. You know what I like?
Yeah. Because,
What you like?
No, because you see all that, I don't know, people see real spending a lot of money. I don't know what it is. But you see, buying new curtains, buying new this, buying new that. I hate all that, honestly. That is too much. That is too much. I have a friend who spent about $900 in Christmas decorations. Like, what?
I can understand that, but at the same time, too, sometimes it is worth the buy because at Christmas time, you're getting things half price off and more.
True.
You just get things real cheap.
In the grocery? Which grocery?
No,
No, we're talking about curtains and all these things. Like, it's getting real reasonable, like good quality stuff. So sometimes it is worth the buy. But you see the people who be in all extra and buying one set of extra thing for one set of money now.
I swear. Well, you're not coming over to my house for Christmas because my house will not be decorated. The most I can get like a pass of food. That the most. Well, you're not coming to see like a beautiful spick and spark and thing. My house will be basic.
I just hope.
So congratulations. That's where you get it.
How your life going?
My life? Well, my life is going good.
January.
God is good.
35. New Year.
God is good.
We tell all the happy new year.
God is good all the time. All the time. God is good.
What January was?
I actually became a godfather.
There you go.
Thanks. And it real cool because I didn't really imagine having like god children. So it's like it's real fun because even his birthdays come he and I share the same birthday. So it's like I was just thinking about what to buy for him. I'm still 1 year old, so I was thinking to buy like a blanket and like a plush toy, like those teddy bears or something. So it's like, yeah. That was January. January was normal, it was cool. I ended up getting a teeth removed because my wisdom teeth is in there. So yeah. Yeah.
I said January was cool. Like it wasn't anything extravagant. It was chill. Is what I was saying.
Real chill
It was.
You saying chill, he's saying chill, like what?
No.
Very nonchalant. Very nonchalant.
No, but honestly, it was like very relaxing. As you say, I guess I catch up on some Netflix series before school start back. Yeah.
How
I
about
didn't
you?
do much. I didn't do much.
That's good. Doing nothing is good. What about you? This is your life like? How was your January?
Yeah, January was.
You're laughing because of that inside joke now. You're not trying to, you know.
Well, January was good. You gotta make yourself good.
That's why I said.
January is great. But they focus on the important things in life,
Correct.
and your life will be good.
Correct.
You
There's
know?
one treat. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, answer.
No.
Yes, Auntie.
I can want to hear your answer.
So when life going good and people choosing a particular way, you have to live your life good as well.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
If people choosing it so, but you wanna go so, you wanna continue going so. You know? So when this person going so and you going so, or they can continue to go so, drift away.
Life
drift apart.
has been good. New experiences, new people,
Correct.
new, you know. So,
New year, new you.
correct is right.
Nah, I don't like about New Year, New Year. Oh, it's not New Year.
Okay,
That's in nonchalant.
not new, you know. I'm not. I'm just chill.
Oh, God.
You know? No, not new
You're not
year.
like a
What are you
couple of
trying? A
times.
new thing?
We said chill.
Chill, yeah.
Nah, not new year. New year
Same you.
and
Improve you.
same you, but
Improve you.
with a twist.
Oh.
You know, the habits that you would have learned. So, you know, you would drop them off and you would try to be a better person, not let things affect you and that kind of, you know.
Mm.
And
What are
you
you
just
trying to
learn
do
to
to-
live life
Uh-huh.
and be happy
Right.
with whoever's around.
Amen.
You
Amen.
understand?
Correct.
And you trying a new thing too because Stephenson and I told him he was a bit. And we didn't tell him he was emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told him.
Yes.
I don't know what it is about me, but me particularly, I don't know. Dennis always be saying that I am heartless and I am a very cold person.
There you go.
And I don't believe.
Not really anymore. I would say like your facial expressions, like
No, now we have somebody who likes.
no, like I feel like it wasn't always like that. It was just like he didn't want me to know his
No,
business.
no, he was cool before. And then keep
Yeah,
it.
they didn't want to know his
Come
business.
on, keep it.
Yeah, they didn't want us to know his business. And
You were cool, like you were. I mean, cool, like heartless before.
Heartless, what is it?
Yeah.
I ain't not saying that.
Heartless,
I ain't not saying
When
that.
I needed to do anything that would be considered cold, welcome to the advice.
First and foremost, I gave you logical advice. Then first, I gave you logical advice.
Anyhow,
So it's like, why it is you hate on me for being logical?
and when I need love, give me when I need love. When I need to talk about anything lovely, for love, I'll go to a man.
So why can't come to me?
Because you don't like to live in the delusion sometimes.
But there's a
You're too
problem.
logical.
But there's a problem.
Being too logical
Too
is a problem as
logical.
well.
Yeah.
I don't. No.
Being too delusional is a problem.
Ooh, and you
Being
used
too
to
no,
king.
not anymore. Being too delusional is a problem.
Ah.
Being too logical is a problem. You have to find out a little balance.
Balance.
You have to find out balance.
Balance.
Anyhow,
It's always balance, yeah.
yeah, you're sick because they need help.
71. Anyways, go ahead.
Anyhow,
Yeah, anyway.
so you have to find out a little balance in between because without the delusion, right, you wouldn't have these experiences, these little butterflies, these little, you know.
Okay,
But when you
I
think that your
understand.
head right through,
Uh-huh.
you would,
Your brain.
yeah, when you think with your brain right through, right, yeah. What about it?
Okay, but the butterflies that always want to have on their stomach is just gasping. Right? The butterflies that they have on their stomach is just gasping. And I just to drink a little coffee, a little tea, or
No
something,
way you just say that.
and get rid of the
No way
gasping.
you just say that. But how do you know it's gasping? No way you just say
No,
that.
because all it just be thinking that it's gasping. It's gasping. Or it just
It's
eat like a
gasping.
bad roti or something and it just have all their stomach upset. It's not butterflies. It's something else.
Yeah, sweet.
So what it is called when you're full, you eat everything good. Like you ain't had no gas, no way. Wait, you was good before, and then when you see the person, you just feel a little.
Yeah, the thing.
Oh my gosh, I'm missing.
You gotta live,
but at least like how I just feel.
You gotta live, you never get experience.
Yes.
So what
okay, but sometimes the butterflies always want to have on the stomach again on the stomach. It's not actually butterflies, it's moths. It's like mosquitoes. You know? So it's like only to differentiate between reality and delusional la land. I don't know what it is. I know what it is with the friends that I have, but a lot of them are very delusional. They're either crazy, mad, or delusional.
So I don't understand. Which one I am?
Because Amara's a special case, she doesn't fit in any of those categories. That's crazy.
And I am what?
All of the above. That's a question.
I am not though.
Oh my
God.
You're
not crazy. You're not mad. You're not delusional. So that's chill.
I want a delusion. Yeah, of course. You must have a delusion.
It's delusional. Genius. Come on.
That alone is a delusion.
So any females out there who think no, but it's serious thing because he now say that he's come to you for like cold responses, right? So I'm just saying that the females out there that Wesley respond cold to.
That's mad.
That's mad. I feel as though you're disrespecting my character. I'm tarnishing my character because I'm I'm bubbly. I could be bubbly and all that.
When you force it,
exactly.
That's how we just force to not be so emotional.
Okay, well, this thing, you know, one thing I try to work on this year as well is my facial expression. And all of you saying that, you know, my facial expressions will be given off a particular way. I will try to work on that as best as
possible. Even the lecturers say that.
What lecturers say that?
No, like when you're looking. No, like when you sit down there, you just be looking confused.
Yeah. And that's crazy. That's crazy thing. I remember it was in Pill, and we said, "Now listen." I think it was in a tutorial, and it was a particular lecturer. So he watching me, and he literally talking, and I understand everything. And I just say, "Listen, absorbing everything, yeah." And this is him. "You alright, Stephenson?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You're looking confused. You need me to explain anything?" I was like, "No."
You can't just be looking confused. And I know the first lecturer, I'll tell you that.
What a lecturer tell you? No, you're confused.
Your solution, Stevenson's solution, the problem is block. That is the solution. The problem
no. Block. That's not my solution. My solution is ignore, then block.
Wow.
The process is this, right? Either talk to the person, try to reach a resolution. Yeah. If that will work, you ignore. And if that will work, block. Archive, and then block. But the thing is, sometimes some people allow problems to linger on. But when you say allow problems to linger on, that causes problems for you. Internal problems for you. Mental problems for you. So therefore, you have to remove the problem. So if it is like keep the problem,
you gotta clear your space.
Exactly. It's like being in a cluttered room. You just feel as though you're suffocating. You need to clear everything in the room so you can feel a little bit more, lively, purposeful, spacious, that sort of thing.
Therapist.
Okay. I could be a therapist. Okay. I really think one of my careers in life is to be a therapist. I think I could give, I don't really have motivation, but I could be a therapist. Mm-hmm. You see how
but don't wait. But don't go. Let me say, for example, a married couple come to you, right? Mm-hmm. Don't be telling the people, well, you gotta clear your space.
No, I would tell you. I could be a therapist. Yes.
You gotta be a therapist to get divorced.
I can be a therapist to keep people together. I just give good advice. Okay, so let me say we have a married couple, right?
So we go into marriage.
And let me say that the marriage couple having problems, whatever. Mm-hmm. Let me say, what could be an issue? Adultery.
Yeah.
Let me go adultery. Mm-hmm. So who committed the adultery? Let me say the woman. No offense. The woman commits adultery.
Go ahead.
Shaking my head.
You know, because all yeah. Because more.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Don't say that. Go ahead.
You better.
So the woman commits adultery, right? And the man want to break it off. So, you know, but the woman was like, you know what, let me try and put it together. Let me go and see a marriage counsel or whatever the case. So they come to moi. So they come to moi. So the woman like, you know, I make a mistake.
A what?
I make a mistake. And the husband like, well, I wanna done it. Now as a man,
Not any mistake. When you make a mistake. That is one thing.
That's a mistake.
When you commit adultery and you both make a
By the way, for those who don't know what
mistake,
adultery is when it is that you go out of the marriage and have sexual relations with another person who is not the person that you are married to. But
mistake? Mistake?
mm-hmm.
You slip and fall? No! I want to know.
Me wrong, Bridget.
I want to know. I want to know. I don't want to be too vulgar. But I want to know how you make a mistake
No, but sometimes
and end up in the sheets on the bed. How you make a mistake?
No, but the thing is, it is the
Because you had to go. It was too much steps.
You have to
plan.
what mistake is
okay, so for example, let me say that the couple, let me say that the woman's a 10 out of 10, and let me say that the man is like a 7 out of 10, right?
So now we rating people. We don't rate people.
But
We rating people.
No, but that's how some
That's
marriages
how
are.
she's good for that, right?
So
No,
yeah,
it's not that. No, what I'm saying is that sometimes it is more difficult for a woman to reject or to not take compliments and advances than a man.
Okay.
Even though the man could be attractive or whatever, the case is the gospel truth is, if a woman, is more attractive than a man, and even in society, a woman will be approached quicker than a woman will approach a man. That's
That is true.
That is true.
No.
So a woman, it will be way more difficult for a woman to accept advances and to not, because if it is, again, say married couple, right? Let me say that man who is a host of a nice talk and sweet talk on a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You really think that a man who is, I would say, a 10 out of 10 can use the same sweet talk, if not better or more, and seduce she to go in the sheets? Come on. The thing is, if they come to me, say, go back to the example, right?
Then if that person who is able to seduce her, then she's not 10 out of 10.
Oh, so she just finished
Because 10 out of 10
Exactly.
to me is not only looks. Not
Exactly.
because you're pretty alone,
Preach,
right?
sister, preach.
Not preach, sister,
Right?
preach.
Not because you're pretty alone. You had to have common sense.
Oh.
You had to have book sense.
I love it.
Right? You had to have a certain amount of care and love in your heart for people in society in general. I mean, it can't just be all about looks because somebody who real like good looking, she have the somebody who real like good looking,
Mm-hmm.
right? According to what society say.
Right.
Though that to me, that alone is not a 10 out of 10.
Alright.
Yeah. Good looking with a bad character is nothing.
So
What's
if
the song again? Something with bad character.
I know you're talking about
so if another man is able to influence her so much that she end up in his bed,
She's not another. Right.
he is not another 10. He's not
Alright,
Cool.
he has you.
Zero.
Not zero. Not flat zero. Many negatives.
Negative.
But anyhow, so going back to the example, right? So the woman commits adultery, the man wants to end it, they come to me. And I say, well, I listen to the facts, I listen to the man, I listen to the woman. Right? And I would say I understand that you want to end it off with your wife or whatever because you feel cheated, you feel hurt, and that sort of thing. Because when you get cheated on, it's a real hard thing. It's a real heartbroken thing. Right? So I would say, though, just give it some time. With time supposed to heal all and everything, right? But if it is after a certain period of time and you work through and you talk and you this and that and the other and you really can't see, like you get to the point where you don't even want to sleep with that person, you don't want to talk with that person, you don't want to eat with that person. So if you get to the point where you know what, if the relationship, the marriage are making sense, end it off. And that's what I would do. I would just say, well, or they're having problems, okay, done.
I was telling you done one time.
Is it?
So I watched
divorce
this
one
series, right? So tell me what side all over that thing. You as the therapist.
Uh-huh.
So they're married for a certain amount of time, or they have a big daughter and all that other stuff. And all the time, the people whose fans might know what I'm talking about. All the time, the man now he's a so-called pastor, right? But it's a series. So
Really?
right? And all the time he's having like
extra marital
affairs with this woman, right? With the secretary in church or whatever. Right? So he having these affairs, thing. His wife get to find out. She see the message on the phone. The family having dinner. She make a whole scene, whatever. So as time goes by, he decided to stop there. Get his life right. So the marriage going good. So it reached a point now where they have this piece of land to sell. They went to the company to sell the land. They just have it. They went to the company to sell the land, whatever. And she ends up sleeping with the person who helped them sell the land. And at the end of the day, she ended up with chlamydia. Now, before she even find out she have the chlamydia, she slept with her husband, right? And I don't know, she was feeling sick or whatever. So she ended up going back. She ended up going by the doctor. And they tell her she have chlamydia or whatever. And then when she reached home now, she tell the husband, well, she have chlamydia and he might have it too. He went off in a gear.
I remember.
She was like, all I have, I'll stop with you, ting. And he was like, what? I don't give you chlamydia.
I remember.
I was like, wow. So what would be your take on that? You tried to help them work it out, seeing that he would have done so much wrong.
Personally, I believe as though that he shouldn't be as upset. Yes, I can understand it's a sexually transmitted disease, but it's not to say that it's something as grave and as terrible as I would say HIV, right? As somebody who has who has cheated multiply on his wife or multiple times on his wife. Yes, even though he never brought back anything, there was a possibility that he could have brought back something to her. And in addition to that, she have to live with the idea of asking herself, what is wrong with her sexually that my husband is not seeing me as attractive? What it is about a next woman that's making this man that who say that he loved me, that make vows to me, etc., etc., etc.
I think he just wanted something extra, yeah. And remember, she was sort of controlling too, like you have to do this and you have to do that.
No, but I just give it some more context now, right? Obviously, I feel as though as the man you shouldn't really have an issue with it. I mean, yes, you will have an issue with it because your wife wants to do something extra, but at the same time, you have to have in your mind that I also made a mistake or made mistakes in the past. Okay. So it's like, I shouldn't say that her mistake kind of cancels out all your past mistakes, but at the same time, both of them wrong, and they should find a middle ground. So that's why I seen it.
And when they were telling the big daughter, and I didn't get her wrong, when they were telling the big daughter they're gonna get divorced, and the mother was like, this is not totally a father for her. And she was like, I'm so disgusted.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted too.
I can give my opinion.
Yes.
It might be a crazy opinion, but I can give my opinion. So
we taking this from context when both of them cheated.
Right. Yeah. So you don't have to be as angry, but I totally understand why he was so angry, right? And I agree with his anger.
I don't know.
Let me explain my words. Yes, he was cheating. Yes, he was cheating. Yes, he was cheating before,
consistently, by the way.
Yes, he was cheating. The problem is, she would have forgiven him when he did that, right? When we talk about forgiveness, the slate is wiped clean, right? Right? With forgiveness. If your husband cheats on you, right? You decide, okay, I forgive him, I take him back. You're not supposed to go back to the past at all.
Really?
You're not supposed to go back to the past.
I forgive, but I will never forget.
That is madness. You're not supposed to go back in the past. If you forgive me for something, then my slate is wiped clean. You accept me for who I am.
No.
And you believe that I have changed.
No.
And
Because
that
your character is diminished.
But
in my
you
eyes.
forgave me, so then that is
Even if,
changed.
yes, I forgive you, but I will never forget what you did. That's like saying,
but you are not supposed to hold it.
Hold on. I'll never put it. No, let me put an example that would make sense for you. Because
I understand what you're saying.
If it is eyelash Amaris right now. If it is eyelash. There's a difference in violence. No, I want to make that joke. Anyway, if I lash you right now, right? You could say, well, where's my problem? Even though I lash you, whatever, you would say to yourself, I'm not really a violent person. I don't really lash people like that. You will say, even if I say, well, I'm sorry, whatever, and you say, I forgive you. In your mind, you will always remember that I hit you. So you always have always have a thought in your mind that even though he did it once, he can do it again.
But if you forgive,
because your character,
but I am not supposed to hold
it
against you if I forgive you.
It doesn't hold it against.
Yes, what she did, she used to hold it against him because he used to cheat. She forgive him, you accept him back in your life. Why are you holding it against me? Anything he did after the fact, maybe not cheat or whatever, but she always had a face. She always might be current with him. Let me see your phone, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Because you didn't really forgive him. You still believe he's still doing this. You didn't accept him with the change. That was the problem. So when she come to cheat now, it's like, this is a whole different. This is two adults who are not cheating anymore. That are living a proper marriage, and then you come and cheat. After you have been killing me all my life for doing this to you, you come and do it, right? Understand what I'm saying? Is both of them wrong?
Yeah.
But he has a right to get mad. Because at the end of the day, at that point in time,
we decided to move on. Everything is put aside. So at this point, this is a whole different situation. And we'll say, you come and bring a disease for me too.
That maybe, yes, that take him off a little, but we'll say you bring a disease as well.
I feel like
you, the all righteous.
I feel that is what
right? That's what take him off more, but the slate was wiped clean. That is why he was still getting. Remember, at that time, he was living proper marriage.
Which was.
Yeah, he was not cheating. He wasn't doing anything for a good while. So at that point in time, he is a changed man. Why are you still holding this against him? And then you come to say, no, you know where's your excuse for cheating? Didn't you do it too? Then you didn't forgive me for doing it?
Well, could you really forgive a person for cheating on you?
That is when you cheat. So exactly.
Answer that question.
That is the problem. So in my head, if you cheat, I know for myself, anybody cheating, you're born instantly. Right? Instantaneously. One day. Okay? Quick like that.
Alright, cool.
But anyhow.
So yeah.
For me, I would say the same thing like that's a day. Because I am a person, me personally, I'm not doing that. Right? If there's anything, if we not like on that anymore, it's better we sit down, we have a conversation and we move forward. It makes no sense you going and cheat and then I go in and cheat and then we going back and forth because at the end of the day we could both end up hurting each other.
Right.
Even further more than the mental aspect of it. The health aspect as well. So it's better we have a conversation and end things rather than you cheat, I cheat, you cheat, I cheat.
Right.
Right. So I would agree, like that's a day done.
Right.
Don't put yourself in something you know you can't take on for your life. You can't accept me back in your life, knowing that. So in your head, I am a cheater. Yes, you might say I forgive you, but in your head, always I am a cheater. That the relationship will never move on, which makes no sense.
That's fair.
You had to know to yourself, okay, I forgive you, and when I forgive you, I mean I forgive you, and we move on. I understand you made a mistake, it was a mistake, whatever. I understand you made this mistake, and now we move on together in our future life. Anything we do after that is a whole different circumstance.
Good understanding. Alright, so yeah. So moving on from that,
we were talking about this like if we some married people.
So yeah, that is basically what has been happening. There's been a lot of stuff that's been happening in the country.
Yeah.
From the Prime Minister stepping down, police COP, Commissioner of Police getting fired supposedly. And what else is happening in the country?
The SOE.
The state of emergency as well.
Well, fire.
Because they bring shot at you now, she innocent. So
It's just that what happening is that she's suing against the police service commission.
Yes, you'll be right.
So yeah,
She need a lawyer.
I don't know exactly. Huh?
She need a lawyer.
She has one.
She has one.
She has one already.
Sorry.
Pamela Elder SC.
Yeah, right. To defend all these criminals.
Anyhow.
That didn't come out right, yeah?
Anyhow. So yeah, there's a lot happening in the country, and well, after we finish this semester, we go in our separate ways. Separate in terms of Wesley's moving on to Hewooden, and Amaris. I don't know. We was considering Hewooden. Maybe
Yeah, I consider Hewooden like us like this.
Oh, they reach me, you know.
But it's like
They're leaving me, guys.
I just need
time.
a rest.
We need time, and
I
we
need a rest.
time to recuperate and
But you
make some money and well. So
And this
That's-
semester just show me like
yeah.
I need a rest. I'm
And-
just saying I need a rest. My brain need a rest.
I was contemplating
Mentally.
as well taking the rest. This is what I want to do. This is my goal. It's set. Let me do. Because I know if I take this year off and start to work, and I touch a little 7,000 something, close to 10,000, we can make, we have a bachelor's of course. But I might want to go back. I might get too comfortable with it.
That's fair.
I want to do a lot of things with the law.
Well,
I don't trust.
so
You always see me suit time.
I feel like I would have been a suit too.
No, I
Like,
never
you might
see
have
her
been
that
a
I'm
suit
being a
too.
suit or anything. You always politics, you always the government working. They have big stuff going on. They tell
Right.
people what it's going on.
no, well, things will be happening. We never know what our future will hold, but we keeping it positive, we keeping it pushing, and we keeping it moving.
I'm ready to update my IG feed every day.
Okay, so what?
Update my IG feed every day. Remember, it's a new super good. Something I'm going to be good.
Okay.
All of you
Anyhow.
is beautiful.
Anyhow.
Alright.
So yeah, so it's like I'm very glad that we gonna be doing our little own thing. It'll be good for us to grow as a friend group and grow.
Hang on.
Of course,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Don't even do that. Don't even do that.
Says the one who's quick to leave the group chat.
Don't even
As
do
a joke.
Don't even do that.
So yeah, it's like it'll be very interesting to see what life will hold beyond this LLB and beyond this degree. We kind of wish everybody like the same, like all the best in their journey going forward in Hewooden and all these sort of things. And yeah, that would be a good experience to see that you all become actual lawyers.
I can't
You
wait.
feel real saturated out there.
Well,
But
you have to find every crowd had to find their home. So.
Links. You gotta hire links, you gotta hire people.
Why say
My
that
links
loud,
is-
loud,
You
loud?
gotta hire links. That is it. You gotta hire links, you gotta hire people, you gotta hire connections, you know?
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know.
You got that
I don't know
pressure.
nothing about that.
What do you know about that? Or they
No.
using all the links to move the politics now. So.
What? What is it? No.
Huh?
On the other, don't take money.
Don't try to don't be
Don't
good.
take
Good
money.
to people.
I don't know.
I don't know
Links
what you're
is
talking about.
no one part of life.
Well, that's good.
No,
Well, that's good.
Congratulations.
What you
But
gonna do?
I do not know
you
that.
know that, but
You want to share links with
You
us?
wanna share?
Oh, okay.
I have no links.
So,
What links?
all of
I was like, you have links now.
But we talk about the political, like we see that in the country.
No, I'm good.
I'm really good. All I have to say is not state of emergency. No, really
yeah.
no sense.
And
No, you can have a
also-
state of emergency. But
You know where I get that from?
It's just, I'm glad it's on social media.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You see what he wore to the Grammys?
Yeah, the Grammys.
With the
With the
castle
Grammys.
on his head?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
I was like,
And of course,
That's
Kendrick
crazy.
Lamar won. They not like us. Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
that sounds so horrible.
Anyhow,
alright.
it is a distract. It's supposed to be horrible.
That's so?
All right
Yes,
then.
I was. Well, they went from balance, I don't know.
Oh yeah. You see one who does be listening to
Anyhow.
balance.
Who?
So,
You.
I listen to this type of music.
Yeah, boy.
Anyhow.
You are part of the group chat now?
I wasn't listening to
I'm
that.
not bringing up.
Okay.
I was just in the car when it was playing.
Wow.
Okay.
Crazy.
And decided to record it. Oh, okay.
They had to show them what was recorded.
Anyhow, so it's a good thing to live in Trinidad and Tobago because if you was living in the United States of America, we would really have a lot of good stuff going. So, you know, we're grateful for
and I
this
really
whole-
I love my country.
Yeah, you're doing a lot.
He doing a lot. He
Yeah.
pen walking.
Yeah.
That pen and his signature walking.
Working,
For real.
This is one of, I see one of those Selma people who was working with Palestine. I was with Palestine or something.
But he signed back a lot before.
That is madness.
Well,
So if he
illegal
insurance-
Because my political opinion is different. When I was against the rights,
but I didn't know their rights.
political opinion,
We have that in Trinidad.
they don't sign on to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. US.
I don't know.
I think that was so they not sign
Even
on
if
to
they
the
have a
treaty.
constitution.
If you insure in
But
the
in that
US,
part of
but
the
just
treaty-
come out of the people's country voluntarily, then they force you out.
Man.
No, it's that's a serious thing. Come out of the people's country voluntarily, then they force you out. Simple
true.
as that. That's
So-
why I love my region, you know. I just
Yeah.
find it out there. I love my country.
I mean,
Okay. That's good, yeah.
I love my country.
All right.
Trinidad
Too much
and
time right
Tobago.
now.
Yeah.
But yeah, too much crime. But all you realize that these days it kind of
They
No, it's
kinda-
not,
they
no.
kinda-
It's a lot. We
it's
have a
still
SUV.
It's still up.
I don't want to say we have a SUV and it's really good.
Exactly.
Yes, they're finding some guns. Yes, they're doing something. But look, the crime level is still very high.
Exactly.
They're not
There are
going
like
down.
14 murders already.
They're supposed that's a job though. They're supposed to be doing that with all the SUV.
overdoing it.
Not locking up persons without warrants and all these things. Eh?
Very
I just talking about in general. They're supposed to be doing certain
Patrol
things, and that wasn't like it wasn't happening before.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I
all right,
mean,
it's all
that
right.
is just how society is going right now, and well, hopefully, we can actually get to some kind of point where we can move on from this SOE. So, guys,
How long you wanted this episode?
yeah, because we can go on a little bit too long. So, anyhow, we have a lot of things in store coming up this semester. We're going to be talking about a whole host of different things. We're going to be talking about politics. We're going to be talking about criminals. We're going to be talking about autonomy, rehabilitation. We're going to be talking about a whole host of different things. And we intend to actually change it up a little bit, change up our style, go on the ground, see people's thoughts, get people's thoughts and those sort of things. This semester is going to be a little hectic, but at the same time, please stay on our little journey. Season 2 is going to be better.
We may have
Bigger
a
and
special.
better.
Don't
Love,
forget to
life,
comment.
laughter. Share, comment, like, subscribe.
We ain't get a little tease. We might have a little special guest soon. On the
All right.
Well, of course, we have our
Yeah.
special guest,
a doctor.
an academic. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
Right?
not doctor, but lawyer. Doctor.
Oh
An
my
academic and
gosh.
an attorney.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we
I just
may
checked
have,
out.
we may have that coming
You're
up soon. So once again, guys, thank you so very much for tuning to our very first video of the season. We hope and we pray that you can stick with us for the rest of the season. And
You want to end? Why he keep
okay,
adding?
bye.
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 Bye.